Fierce Mightiest heroes will need to pull out all the stops if they ever hope to make it home from space. All this and more on the pages of Avengers issue number 28. Let's hop on in together and find out what happens next, shall we? Alrighty then, so as this new issue opens up, we actually take a couple steps backward in time. The Silver Surfer, who is admittedly not so silver these days, has himself a little meeting with Terrax the Tamer and Firelord. What's the one common thread that unites these three characters? Well, they were all heralds of Galactus once upon a time, imbued with the power cosmic, and because of that, the cosmic forces that be have directed them all here to this Shi'ar prison to witness the birth of a brand new Starbrand whose power is so great they may very well be able to tip the cosmic scales. Geez, can I mention the word cosmic a few more times? Did you know this story takes place in space? Because it totally does. They do leave it open-ended actually if the new Starbrand will be friend or foe to the heralds. Now back in the present, poor Captain America is still duking it out with Thor, who's become infected with the Brood virus. Captain America is eventually forced to pick up Thor's own hammer to defend himself, but in a very cute turn, Steve goes out of his way to make sure to protect Thor's own ego by saying, "Oh no, I didn't hit you with the hammer, you totally knocked yourself out, yep, that wasn't me. Please don't doubt yourself into becoming unworthy just because you're an alien monster. The last thing we need is for Thor to go through another unworthy spiral." Now in the last issue we saw Captain Marvel, who had become binary once again, had managed to steal a Starjammer ship so that the Avengers could make it back to Earth, but for them to do that, She-Hulk is going to have to clear them a path, and she is all too happy to do so. Her new dumb space bikini might be a silly looking costume, but it actually does work from a technical level, helping her redirect gamma emissions. Basically, she can breathe gamma fire now. It looks like things are definitely picking up for these half of the Avengers. Sadly, the same can't be said for the other ones. Blade is in a bad way right now. Apparently bringing a half vampire to space is a bad idea because, oh, I don't know, there's a lot of sun out in space. But the one really freaking out right now is poor Robbie Reyes, the Ghost Rider, who is doing everything in his power to outrun the Silver Surfer. Granted, as Black Widow mentions, he's a lot more obsidian now than silver, which is probably a bad sign. What exactly is the Surfer's beef with the Avengers right now? Well, he says that a lot of what they've been doing, from slaying the Celestials to their battle with the Cosmic Ghost Rider to even what they're doing now with the Starbrand, has been having a lot of unforeseen ripple effects out in space. No, he doesn't elaborate on what exactly, but long story short, they've been stepping on his patch and he's kind of unhappy about it now. And if that makes him unhappy, what happens next is going to make him furious. You see, Robbie, who still wasn't even 100% sure if he could even breathe in space to begin with, actually uses his Ghost Rider ability to take control of means of conveyance and does so to start riding the Surfer's board. Oh, he doesn't do a good job of it, just like trying to pick up surfing in real life. It takes you a couple wipeouts before you really understand what you're doing, and sadly they don't have that much time. Now hey, you might be wondering, where's Iron Man during all of this? Well, he got sucked into the past a couple issues back, and he's currently getting beaten up by the original Starbrand in the Avengers BC, who see him as another time-traveling thief, meaning that they've been dealing with a lot of time-traveling thieves recently. Now, as the comic begins to wind down, poor Black Widow is forced to crash the Hellcharger onto the alien prison planet. Naturally, all the prisoners there want a piece of whoever landed on their turf, and Natasha is about ready to give them the fight of their lives, but oh, not with the regular guns and such we've come to expect from the Black Widow. Oh no, she brought something special for this space trip, a brand new set of armor called the War Widow armor, and oh my god, it is so cool. It's so awesome, I've totally forgotten about the dumb purple space bikini. And it's on that note right there the comic comes to a close, everybody. And so that was Avengers issue number 28, and overall it was fine. Not great, but fine. I'm enjoying all the little stories between all the different Avengers teammates, but just, I don't know, it's like they're not really gelling together or anything. But then again, you know what, I wasn't expecting to be won over by the War Widow armor, so maybe all of this is going to kick super hard to the finish line once all of the team gets back together and has to deal with the Heralds. That could always be fun. Ultimately, I'd give this a 6.5 out of 10. Good, not great. Hey there everyone, it's your pal Cape Joel again, and if you're seeing my face right now, that means you watched to the end of the video, and I'll always be grateful for that. Retention helps in this crazy YouTube game, and so does becoming a patron. If you head on down to the description, you can find a link to my Patreon page. Recently just redid all the tiers, a lot of cool stuff offering up there, exclusive commentaries, exclusive polls, behind the scenes concept art for Capes and Quests. That's the brand new D&D show I've started soon. Never been a better time to become a patron. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month and help the channel grow and, help me continue to deliver content like what you just saw. So I want to thank you all, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.